welcome to Vaught-Hemingway Stadium, home of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on last year's national champions, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Commodores will put toe to leather and will get started. Fielded in the end zone. It's Wilcox. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense will go on the attack first. We've had our eye on this guy for most of the season, and what a weapon he is. He is making a charge for the Heisman Trophy. And, David, I don't really think many would argue with it.
No, because it's been crazy. He's been the focal point of this offense, and he continues to deliver week after week. He's a superstar, putting up big numbers, carrying his team on his back. Jesse, that's a tough spot to do that for all.
There he goes. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Got enough for the first down. All kinds of room to the right. The 10. Touchdown, Ole Miss. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Commodores offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. They are going to be greeted rather rudely, I guess, by a group of defensive linemen that wreak havoc and hunt down quarterbacks, Jesse.
And they wreck games. They take away everything you do offensively. So it's a huge challenge in this one, David, for this offensive coordinator to try to call plays and find ways to get the football away from these big fellas up front, because they take games over.
And get the ball out quick. Like when you've got a defensive line that can penetrate, they can get TFLs, get sacks. It's going to be on this offensive line to buy a little bit of time, but also the ball to come out quick, win in the secondary right now.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. On the ground, it's McKenzie. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on third down. Looking to throw, it's Gardner. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know, the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front, they could not protect him well enough.
Takes it on the return. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Man, did you see the D tackle just slice through the offensive line? That's how you get penetration. That's how you dial up the tackle for loss.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll try the run. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. Guys, let's talk a little bit about Ole Miss. They've made it to the middle of the season, #1 team in the land, but now's when you have to work on staying there.
Yeah, it's been a really, really good start. Impressed with them, impressed with offense, defense, special teams, complete unit so far. But Jesse, 7 games in, we ain't crowning a national champion.
No doubt about it. And listen, they've looked good for most of the first half of the year. Obviously, that's why they've got that number beside their name now. But when you're the #1 team, all that means is the games get bigger and bigger as you go. So still lots of meat on the bone for this team.
Man, I love on 3rd down when I know I have a running back that can beat guys. Whether you want to cover me with a linebacker or a safety, I can run an angle route, and I can have success because my quarterback knows exactly when he's going to break, and that defense is not going to beat my running back.
And the Rebels are moving quickly down the field. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Unleashes to the end zone. Intercepted. Oh, what a play.
Yes, the old piss Rebels.
Awesome job here with their backs against the wall in their own red zone, coming away with an INT early. That could be a big game-changing type play in this game.
Trying to see if this Discord streaming is working well.
Vanderbilt has the ball.
Image is kind of shit, but
They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
And this is the area of the field where it gets really, really tough. Because the red zone, you know you got to run the football more. Well, this defense is #1 in the nation against the run. So I look for this offense to be more physical, be creative, try to find ways to run the ball against this defense that is so dynamic.
don't say ass Rebels. Schmeg will get excited. Come running in here.
Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Gardner. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. And the Commodores will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. But for this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
Come on.
And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. The Rebels
It's the most
will bring the
impressive
punt team
deflection
onto
I've
the
ever
field.
seen.
He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Dropping back, it's Gardner. Got it set up on the outside. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Well, it's important.
No, he's senior.
Running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage.
Pretty sure he's a senior.
Throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Oh, this is just my offline, man. I don't have a game to play.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for.
No, it's more. I saw all the first round games are done except one, and that one's not getting played until Wednesday apparently.
When you're a defensive lineman, you're trying
like, damn, everybody got their game done last night, and then
dive in there and create like a pile in the back.
I got one more game to go.
You see the quarterback on QB sneaks, grabs the football and tries to just keep.
They didn't even try to set up a game for today. They just immediately, let's shoot for Wednesday. Like, really?
Oh, he's got some space. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a first.
It's like, come on. We're not even going to put frickin' Tuesday as an option?
We've come to the end of the period.
Blows my mind.
We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats.
Oh, no.
They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second.
I don't like it when people say, watch this.
So first down here as they go back to work.
It's about to go down.
Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Jensen.
I'm going to close this Discord stuff off.
To get to that first down marker.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route
Close that.
potentially changes if
There
it's
we go.
man coverage. So good job by him knowing.
Oh, shit.
the zone
I guess I got to
under
pick a
center
play,
system.
huh?
This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
They'll line up for a second down play. Off play action. Bringing the heat. Dragged down at the 46 after a pickup of 5 and the first down.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. And he was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but
Night Rider.
little life here on 1st and 10. Slithers into space. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the.
You guys got me reading fucking Discord and getting shit on by Vandy. Fantastic. Love it.
Offense catching the football.
The Commodores in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking for room. It's McKenzie. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Game audio is
This
all
freshman
my eardrums
quarterback
out.
is slinging it out there to pick
Can't
up
stand
that
their
first
voices.
down.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football.
I understand if their schedules don't
Concentration, great effort.
allow them to play the game today, but Jesus, they didn't even make an effort to try and
Gets it inside the 5. Down
set something up.
be first and goal.
Just immediately locked it down.
He really does
Wednesday.
give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it all in that last play.
They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown Doors.
Was there any mention of today at all, or did they just immediately assume?
He was born and died in the amount of
I'm
time
off
it took
work
him to
early
walk
on
down the
Wednesday.
field and score that touchdown.
And that's just so frustrating. Play after play after play. You line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown. Oh, Methuselah.
Literally the first post.
Will tie the game.
Jesus.
And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker.
Too busy with a face full of taint.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. No chance to return that one.
I looked at it today, and it's like, oh shit! All the games are played. Fantastic. We can advance. No.
Ready to send the offense onto the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around.
I mean, it's bad enough. I've got a bowl game next week, which, whatever. I mean, we do have some users who don't even have a bowl game to look forward to. They're waiting until next season. It's like, let's get moving, boys.
And I kind of like how the
motherfuckers sitting on their hands right now.
Just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
The inside handoff. Got enough for the first down and wants more. A pickup.
Try to be very accommodating, but at the same time, you know.
And this is an offense that really relies.
Let's try and move it a bit.
On that second down call, giving it to the back, letting him find.
Accommodation's got to go both ways.
Looking for space. It's Lacey.
You know, like Schmeg.
This sophomore stopping him short of the
Go both ways.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They'll run the screen. They've got him now. He almost.
You telling me he didn't reach? What the fuck?
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
On 3rd and short, the power run here. Turning it on. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one.
Where did he say he was going? Australia?
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last
down
run.
under.
They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the
Throw
field.
some shrimp on the barbie.
You want to think more about if you're the play
Back open
caller.
at Foster's.
And I'd go back to him again after that first carry, but the defense more ready. They're more alert, dialed into the running back. They're like, listen, we've given up one big play. All eyes on him. Nice job getting the guy on the ground.
Oh, man.
Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
How many simples? What?
And the defense drags him down.
I think the OC would have been.
I thought I turned all that shit off. I don't know. I got to go through all those stupid
But how about the effort by the running back to
automatic
get this close? He saw the first down mark.
moderation
Tried to get to
bullshit.
it. Got close enough now where it's an easy situation on 3rd down and shoot. And I got 4th down in my pocket if I want to go for it.
And the Rebels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout.
Oh my God, he dropped that.
Oh, my goodness.
Ow.
Sometimes you're just too open.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they
Ow.
called the pass play.
How do you drop that?
Get
Look.
through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete.
Fuck that, I'm
Now
going for
setting
that
up
shit.
a big
God
decision here on 4th.
damn it. Are you kidding me? Bullshit, man.
So the offense is going to go for
Right on the hands.
going for the marker on the ground. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground.
That's a risky play call there. 4th and a couple of yards, and you turn around, you hand it to your running back, you say, my guy's a better athlete than any of yours on defense, and he's going to find a way to keep this drive going.
Pulled down after
Like, I get when there's contact. I get when the ball is off or whatever.
When they line up with numbers and they line up on
You're
your
in
side,
traffic.
you're ready,
That's
come over
fine.
here,
But
then
that, come
they
on.
mix in counters and they pull one or
It's
two
annoying
guys
as
and go back
shit.
the other direction. That's a really good job by the offense keeping the defense on their heels.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the
Oh,
gun.
shit, I got the wrong running back in there for this. Fuck.
And the defense holds.
I didn't even notice.
No
Dummy.
At all on that play.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting
Dumb.
off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air.
Shit.
Pocket breaking down. And the ball's free in the backfield. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. They'll immediately call timeout.
Wasn't even paying attention to the time. Ugh.
One more snap coming before halftime. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He'll take a shot. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far.
JP, you gotta stop using that frickin'
And that
crotch
defense
sniff gif.
feel like it just played about as close to a perfect
It's so
first half as it
fucking
can
messed
play.
up.
And who am I to argue? I mean, check out
Oh,
that scoreboard.
God.
Bone-crushing hits and an airtight secondary.
Shit's
Feels like
nasty.
they have 12, 13 dudes out there against that offense, which needs a
Absolutely nasty.
fast. And with that, let's head back to the Grove at our fellows at Los
So
Angeles Stadium.
close.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Rebels will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half.
Messed up.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were
probably
made
paying
at the
attention to
half,
this instead of
especially when you're locked up in a ball
Reading
game
Discord
like this.
shit.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Paul? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? A big third down coming, and hotty toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. Back to throw, it's Gardner. Looking deep down the right side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains, they were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Commodores
This is
will
bullshit.
have to punt it away. Wants to bring it back. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. They'll crank up this drive with the pass.
Another flag for holding. Are you kidding me?
And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag.
What? Second one.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work.
I want to get through the offseason so fast. Yeah. As soon as you snap the ball.
Off play action on first down. Makes the catch. It's Coleman. Ridden out of bounds at the...
This offseason, I want 12-hour advances.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Right into the hole.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps.
12 hours is more than reasonable.
You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Fires to the wideout.
Oh, he spins out of it.
Touchdown, Rebels! They take the lead with the 6.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell.
I remember...
And that's why they got 6 on that play.
God, it's got to be more than 10 years ago at this point for a Madden league. We were seriously trying to figure out a way to run Madden where
Lining up to tack.
it was 2 people per team. One person worked basically as the GM who built the teams, negotiated all the trades, and then one person who was on the sticks playing the game. You never get it off the ground, though.
Teams colliding in a game that could have some...
Because we legit had guys who didn't really even care about playing the game. They just wanted to do all the management stuff.
They are not out of it. Not there inside Bulldog Stadium, one of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football. They're trailing by 11 to Hawaii. We've got our finger on the pulse.
I have no idea what's going to hit the portal this season.
All around college football, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he is just engulfed.
Dude, online sports games haven't changed in the last 15 years. I don't know if they're going to change much in the next 5.
So good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some...
I hope they change, but...
linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
You go back for NHL, when EA was doing NHL 14, right? NHL 14 was supposed to be the supposed to be the launch point of a whole new idea of how a franchise mode, online mode operated. It was originally set up as the foundation to have, so you could have somebody run as the owner / GM of the team, and then you would literally put together a team of users, and it was all under one banner, and so you'd have a league that was over 140 different people.
They booted away on,
and then it just died. They didn't build on it, and they canceled everything. It's such a shame.
Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard.
I mean, they've added little things to online leagues, but at the same time, a lot of stuff is just, it's not what, I don't think it's what players are looking for. The fact that MLB The Show and FIFA both don't have an NHL. Snap the ball.
They don't get the snap off in time.
I think the gaming space, the world is shifting back towards a single player focus. I think that's where it's going. I think a lot of people are getting tired of online. They're getting multiplayer fatigue.
I'll tell you what, when those little guys make those...
Younger generation doesn't really play video games the same way.
It's usually the guy breaking ankles, but he's like breaking tackles. Now he's giving you some serious energy.
And the Rebels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Power football with the run. Got enough.
I think they want something more like Emergent Worlds.
He has enough to move the chains.
It's not a flashy
Roblox shit.
That is exactly what it was.
That's where the kids live.
Get 2 yards, get the first down.
The run from the shotgun. And he swallowed.
God damn, Vandy's
Scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
locking me up here. What the
Great
hell?
job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Ooh, I don't know if I'm gonna get this.
Now they're going to throw it.
No. Not throwing that interception.
Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage.
Still
instead
don't
of
know this
continuing to
playbook.
Run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it
Damn.
easy for his quarterback.
How good is that cornerback? Holy shit.
From the gun on third down. Here's the pressure. And he got
Holy shit, he got to me
just
fast.
as he released the pass, it's incomplete. The Rebels will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to
Ridiculous.
kick it away. Punt is on its way. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Vanderbilt has
What I'd really like to see is EA figure out something with
look for some plays that work. A lot of work to do as this
likeness rights so that they can merge CFB and Madden together in some form, or at least allow
It's Gardner. Good job to toss that.
us to export draft classes.
And this is a
That would be
situation
awesome.
here in the third quarter, this offense did not want to be in facing a top.
My hope is if they allow that so that we can
They
have
didn't want to get down on the scoreboard.
not only draft classes ported over, but coaches ported over, so that you could literally have a league that is both Madden and college football
The Commodores racing to the line in a hurry up.
with 64
Make a tackle after a long run, and
64 members,
they got to get the play.
32 NFL coaches, and 32 college football coaches.
Space, nowhere to go.
That would be off the chart. That would just be amazing.
Sometimes you just need a dude to show up. And
That's
make
the dream.
play. He did.
Sometimes you just need a block.
Not holding my breath for it, though.
They'll leave it with him. Powers through the defender.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and it's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
What's going on in this play? Let's see what it's
They
about.
go back to work
Yeah,
in
we'll run
the
it
final
before.
period of this one.
Where's he going? All right.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Grab behind the line.
Damn it, Lacey. Throw a block.
And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Plenty of work to do here on second and long.
He blocks that dude. And
The
but
give
he's
to the
gone.
back. Makes it past the marker. He now has 80 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in rushing. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. To the ground. He's got it again. Finds a little space. Lots of running room. Touchdown, Ole Miss. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the fourth, and now they can smell 8 straight wins.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Now on the option. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31.
And that's exactly what the defense wants you to do. Go east-west, and the quarterback gets strung out, doesn't pull the trigger and really make a decision. You'd like to see him stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, get more of a plus yardage on this play. Nice job by the defense.
On the ground.
Oh, god damn.
Oh, he's got some space.
Back here. No, get back here.
A giant chunk of yardage picked up there, and they're down to the 24. And the Commodores headed quickly to the line.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
Slips away. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And the defense loves being in this type of situation, right? You've got a big lead. It's in the fourth quarter. You know the opponent's going to be throwing the football, so you get your best pass rushers coming off the edge, using that speed, dipping and ripping, getting to the quarterback for another big play.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect the quarterback a little bit more, whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something.
Going for it all. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They'll operate out of split backs. They'll send the tight end in motion.
Snap the ball.
From the gun, the ground game. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. The play action fake. Under fire. Got it in the middle. It's hot. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Still on his feet at the 45. Off to the races to the right. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Rebels! The lead gets bigger here in the fourth quarter, and their run continues, about to go 8-0.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing, rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
The Commodores will hustle to the line.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback, rally to the football, gang tackle, and you're going to win this game.
Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after...
Oh, okay. Hang on here. Right. Taken care of.
Some play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Pressure coming. Had to throw it before he wanted. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play. And now they'll have to dial something up on 3rd down after the incompletion. Defense dropping into soft coverage. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to
Turning it on! Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. From the gun. Give on the inside. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Yeah, you got to be impressed with this offense, man. Fourth quarter, they've been money. Great job putting drives together. Nice play there as well, but this offense has saved their best for the last part of this football game when they needed it the most.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Back to pass. Touchdown, Ole Miss! Quick strike through the air for the score. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end, but all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over, and this coaching staff is still evaluating their players. So if you're on the field right now, you've got to finish this game. You've got to try to prove something to them.
Well, the game is over, to be clear. They're not coming back. But I hear what you're saying. Keep fighting. Keep showing your coaches it matters. And maybe find something positive here late that you can build on for the weeks to come.
And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. It'll be third and long. Looking to throw, it's Gardner. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Takes it the other way.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side. They've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution.
Missouri. Jeez, I just beat Missouri with Kansas. I hope the hell I can beat them with Ole Miss. Fucking Georgia. Stealing all my recruits. Still locked. Still locked. Still locked. Still locked. Still locked. Ooh, Brett Venables on the hot seat. Drink.
When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Faurot Field in Columbia, Missouri, home of the Missouri Tigers. As we'll see, the defending national champions, the Ole Miss Rebels. Missouri about to kick off to lift the lid on this one. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Rebels offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. They're looking for an advantage to the right. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up his 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Catch in the middle. It's Watkins. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. And the Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. The give to the back. Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
And that play there is essentially a microcosm of why this guy's the leading rusher in the nation and why he's in contention with a Heisman Trophy. This guy's got speed, open field running ability. He can break tackles. He can just do it all.
55. Get your fat ass out of my way.
2nd and 6 coming.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He's looking to pass.
Jesus.
Going to be incomplete on 3rd.
And this
Didn't even give me a second.
The football, I think you can always look back and say 3rd and short, I'd love for you to run it, be the more physical team, but nice job sticking up and bowing their necks for this defense.
This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
Coleman, motherfucker, can't hold on to anything.
The Tigers offense will go to
Hands of stone.
today. And they are going to be met up front by a defensive line group that is going to make life miserable on the offensive line and the quarterback and this whole offense, David.
And this offense is fully aware of the challenge in front of them. This defensive line is quick, they're physical, they're powerful, they wreck games. They individually take over because of their greatness. It's focal point 1-2.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense trying to take it back. There is little that warms the heart of a defender like a strip sack. Even better if you get the ball.
And I like the awareness of this defender on the play because he knew he might not actually get to the quarterback and make the hit, but he was able to still swat away, use those long arms to create the turnover.
The Rebels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Right back to the well. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. Fights off a defender. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Rebels!
Anytime you've got a successful run play on the ground, you've got to have great blocking up front. The offensive line, receivers, everybody doing their job. And that helped lead to the home run.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. It's Horn. Pass rush. Gets there. Gets home. Gets him down at the 23. This Mike backer showing some versatility. Think he always just has to stay home and play the run? Was bringing the pass rush that time.
No, this ain't old school football anymore, Reese. These guys got to be so athletic, and you see them blitz and run games and all the different things they can do aside from making the calls and being the communicator on defense. These guys are as versatile as it gets.
And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Trying play action.
Shit.
He got a hand in there. Knocks it away.
Damn, it pisses me off.
Yeah, a lot of offenses, when they get their free safety matched up man-to-man,
Get jumbled up at the line.
because they believe their guy can win. Really nice man-to-man coverage and a nice job making a play on the ball at the end that results in an incompletion.
Still looking.
Great job by the defense there. First off, getting pressure initially and then forcing him outside the pocket after
Tight
that.
end, he just keeps getting hung up on the line.
Eyes on the quarterback, and you see the speed this defense has. They're going to be putting a lot of heat on this guy throughout the game.
And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Dropping back, it's Horn. Under fire. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
It is such a luxury for a defensive coordinator when you know you can get after the quarterback. This is the best team in the nation right now in getting sacks, whether they rush 4, 5, or 6. Time and time again, when they get the opponent in a passing situation, they're able to get home and create negative plays.
Finds his man. It's Manning. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Oh, come on. Tackle him, you little bitch.
That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Here's the heat. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. First play of the period will be a second down. Looking to fire. Flips it out on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Man, on those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still...
Oh, it's blocked.
Yeah, you saw how they just overloaded the left-hand side that time. They were able to overwhelm the offensive line, get in the backfield, and then get their paws up to block that kick.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense.
Wait, what the hell did I just pick?
Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They'll move the tight end. To the air on 2nd down. Setting up the screen.
72. What were you doing there,
Grease board,
buddy?
but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win
Absolute
every
muppet.
time.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a
Terrible.
big completion here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Rebels line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
It's a windy day.
No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They really need to find a way to punch back on this drive, already down 14. Motion from the wide receiver. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they've put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
Back to pass. It's Horn. He lets it fly. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you could see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
What?
Brings it in down the left side. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
And that's what makes this offense so dangerous. They've got playmakers all over the field. Here they are on their own side of the 50, 3rd and long. On any given play, they can take it the distance. They do right there. Not just moving the chains, but setting themselves up now 1st and goal.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Direct snap. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've already squandered a couple of chances to score touchdowns in the red zone, and now another opportunity.
Oh, god damn.
Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
The extra point here would tie the game. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, a couple of ACC teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. Pittsburgh is down right now, but this young man under center has shown some moxie today. We could see a legend born in the Steel City. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to North Carolina. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops you should know about.
How about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Rebels can really attack on this 2nd and short. Leaves it with the running back.
Oh, it's 76. Get the hell over there. What are you waiting for?
Well, I think the defense is expecting here on 3rd down.
Holy
This
shit, man.
He got it on 1st, had a nice
was
carry,
atrocious.
got it on 2nd. Now he set him up in 3rd and short. You've got to be physical here and make sure this guy goes backwards.
They'll run for it on 3rd and short.
God
He's
damn.
not even going to make it back to the line of scrimmage as the defense gets big-time penetration.
Warming me.
And the Rebels decide to punt it away. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great.
That's not the play I picked.
Getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the
That's not the
sidelines to
play
get
I
another
picked.
opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive
There's the
this
play
ball
I
and go score.
We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Looking to throw, it's Horn. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
So Missouri will have to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, you-know-what.
The punter
And he dropped it.
with the oxygen mask.
God.
Right now. He's been playing
Damn
so
it.
much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Might be changing the route. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Watkins. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And the
Terrible.
4th down.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half, we'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Making sure.
Oh, Jesus Christ! How many times can he spin?
Down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake.
And he caught that.
We've got a time in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. And remember, he's already had one blocked in this game. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. You see this kicker not only needing to generate power, but he gets a hand on it. That's a live ball, and the defense has it.
Damn, 2 blocks in one game. I'll take it.
Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half.
Who's down? All right.
To the air on first down. Lets it fly deep downfield. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Columbia. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these 2 programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been, well, a good competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. To the air, it's Horn. Rush is on him. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Here's the thing. I know this guy's not going to win the Heisman Trophy, but he's a pretty talented football player that's made big plays for this offense in the past. They have not had any success when they've given him chances so far in this game. And in the third quarter, you're getting a little nervous, I think, if you're the head coach, because he's a guy you need to have success if you're going to win.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He's got it down.
There's no shot he catches that.
Make the stop, but a big pickup thanks to the big arm from this senior quarterback.
Are you kidding me?
In this game, and it just feels like every time this guy drops back to throw, he's throwing it to one guy and one guy only. The defense can't.
Hold up. Is he going to come down with a pass? Let's see. Are you
Stop him. He has been a matchup nightmare all game long.
Missouri has it ready to go
Unbelievable.
with another first down. Looking downfield on first down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the
I am mind boggled by that one.
field stripe at the 49. This offense tried to go right back to the well or right back to the air, and the defense was ready this time.
and a great response from the defense. You give up a big play, a huge chunk play that you didn't want to give up. Don't hang your head. Now play the next play. Played it aggressively, went and got the sack. Way to respond.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very low. He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
That shit out of here.
That'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. They'll look to pin them deep. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. First play of the drive, wants to throw.
Oh, come on. What is that throw?
Incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. That's reeled in. It's Coleman. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10.
When you play zone coverage and you got a wide receiver that's a beast, it becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
There he goes. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. They'll put in play from the 41 on first down.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play?
From the 22 on first and 10. Making side adjustments here. Wants to throw on first down. And he's
No shot. Are you
the ball's loose.
scripted?
Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat and you're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. It has been a complete uphill struggle for both of these offenses, Jesse.
It sure has. At this point, David, someone's just going to have to step up and make a play. Someone's got to break a tackle, make an incredible catch, and just give some life to this offense.
Hey, whatever you can, whatever it takes. Don't worry about looking pretty. That's out the window. We've already looked really, really ugly. We got to find something that works to put some points on the board.
To the air, it's Horn. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle,
And he catches up.
footsteps,
Of
this will
course.
pay dividends.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Got a good one going here. All tied up in the third. It's second and 10. Now the play fake. He's going to let one fly down the
Oh my God.
He's picked off.
Get out of my way, you little shit. What the fuck? Dude doesn't catch it, tips it, and starts celebrating instead of blocking. Oh, Jesus.
A great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big
What a moron.
the back end. Here's the thing.
Off
That's
to the
number
bench.
4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
Uncorks it.
And a terrible throw.
That play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Caught close to the marker. It's Cunningham. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. The Rebels will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
And you got to put that one on the receiver. That's just a flat-out drop. That's a good throw by the quarterback. That's a catch that receiver needs to make.
This has been a tight one, third quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. Bring in the heat.
Jesus Christ.
More time to throw.
How many times do I have to push the button?
At the 35.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Unleashes run deep. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone.
Oh, God. Do I have the wind or am I against the wind?
Where this
Okay,
drive
just got
started
it.
in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Absolutely center cut. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Georgia
struggling
is
against
running away
Missouri.
with this one, thanks to an offense that's been sicking them since the opening kickoff. They're up by 21 over Florida. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition, and if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the 1st down.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. To the air, it's Horn. Pocket breaking down. And the pass falls incomplete, and we have played 3 quarters. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. So Missouri will have to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. A high kick trying to pin them deep. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important.
Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Ole Miss. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a two-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Looking downfield, it's Horn. Here's the pressure. Got it in the middle, it's Roberts. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Tigers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. From the gun, running back gets to give. Still running at the 40. Still on his...
Oh, come on.
And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. The Tigers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. It's Roberts. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. On the move, it's Gage. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss.
I don't like the play call. You're down this much against the best run defense in the entire country. You're just smashing your face against the wall. You're not going to get it done. To win this game, you're going to have to throw the ball to get back in it.
And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Right down the boulevard. They're back to within a touchdown. 17-10 is the score.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find
no guys hitting me.
in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Ole Miss offense ready
Just
to go back
love
to work.
it.
And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Lacey. Still on his feet at the 25. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
And the Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Wants to throw on 3rd. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it inside the 30. Here he goes. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Rebels. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
And what nice play design. You get your speedster, you put him in the slot, usually get a
They
better
don't want to sing
matchup.
Mr.
And then what do you
Brightside
do?
anymore.
You fade him towards that sideline, run a
That's
go.
a shame.
Nice ball thrown way out wide. He just runs underneath it, and just too much speed. Couldn't catch him. Gets in the end zone for 6.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you've just simply got to make them.
Under fire. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He lofts it high and deep down the left side.
Jesus.
The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Well, the defense didn't get caught napping there. In this situation, you know they have to stay alert for the deep ball.
Yeah, so what defense am I going to call? I'm going to keep some DBs back deep. I'm going to keep my safety a little bit deeper, understanding they're down. They're going to have to attack down the field.
Oh my God, wide open in double coverage.
Fourth down, he's still on his feet.
Are you kidding me?
Finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. Looking for a man. It's Horn. Going back to the well. Another deep ball.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it, but you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Missouri wants to go fast. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really
Well, they are
good
burning
about their
timeouts,
performance
those
today, too.
bastards.
They had a really good game plan coming into this one.
Bitch.
They went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
He wants to change this route. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He'll try to do it himself. Keeps it and gets the 1st down. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Into the end zone.
And he drops it.
Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming.
And as a defense, you just went, whoo, we just dodged a bullet. Not great coverage, an opportunity for them to get a touchdown, and it goes right through.
And the rush will get to him at the 25. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. Nestled just inside that right upright. And now the lead is even bigger. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the ACC. Pittsburgh is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Dan Marino, this might not be over just yet. They're trailing by 10 to North Carolina. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. This time he's got his man. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Back to pass, it's Horn. Pressure coming. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Just end it.
And with the game all but decided, this quarterback will take a knee. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice...
Get me out of there. Time for a break.